Not only do we expose.
We're started. We expose ourselves.
That's right.
For those.
Touch me and I'll cut your friend.
What do I care? That's a yellow pumpkin.
Oh, you're a racist!
All pumpkins are racist. The difference is I admit it.
I'd rather die than hate!
Run.
The frauds that we are. John, how's it going today? Is it going today? There we go.
Yes, it is.
It's going today?
It's going today, bud.
It's good, because we're going to get going.
That's good. We should get going.
But before we get going...
What's up?
Where is it? Hit the like button.
Hit like, subscribe.
And tell your dad.
Not your mom.
Sweet. All right, John.
Okay.
We're gonna make you feel kind of crazy today, okay? We're gonna go into Crazy Town.
Fun.
Because Crazy Town is where you like to park your car.
Well, that's kind of where we live now.
Yeah, you All right, here we go. You ready for this? An official Twitter account, Connor Lamb. Quote, nice to have a president who's so proud to say the word union. Or onion. Is that onion? That's how Shrek pronounces onion, right?
Looks like
onion. But breaking
Allegheny
news.
labor.
Just wait. Just in. The United Auto Workers Union has informed workers that Ford plans to move a major project worth $900 million from Ohio to Mexico.
See, I knew I'd find you another joke. It didn't take long, did it?
No, it didn't take long. So John,
I fired Jim yesterday, and today, Jim,
I'm going to resign.
Jim, instead of coming back on an internship program, has now decided that he will go back to Mexico to join in the ranks of F-150 line workers.
I'll be producing and editing the podcast for the F-150. So subscribe.
You will have
this new channel. No, I'm joking.
Oh, you'll definitely at least be involved in the #1 truck in America.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's something to be proud of, Jim.
Yeah, that's good. Don't worry.
You'll keep your American heritage by
alive.
building the great trucks that our country needs.
Oh, John, what's going on here? Okay, so Biden's off to a good start.
Amazing.
He's off. He's really good.
He is.
You would think he would be upsetting a lot of people. But like we spoke about the other day, it just seems like he's failing upwards to success.
If you constitute any of this shit as a success, then yeah, it's kind of like, you know, when you get a new pilot, right? And then it's going to be his first commercial flight, and there's actually passengers coming on. But he's been co-pilot a bunch of times, but he's never actually had to hold the wheel.
Yeah.
But he's been on so many flights, and everyone knows he can do it, and he's got it in him.
Right.
And then, like, while he's flying, he locks the co-pilot out of the cockpit and then falls asleep. Okay. But that's literally what it's like.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, this is my first time. I got my hands behind the wheel, so.
But he lands. Failing upwards can only get you so far before you finally get replaced. Who do you think he's going to get replaced by?
I think it's obvious, no?
Yeah, did he say it?
Oh, I think he told us a while back.
When did he tell you?
When he said you would fake some sort of illness.
No, you must have been mistaken. That must have been some sort of glitch in the system.
In his matrix.
Yeah.
That was the glitch in his
or it must
mental matrix.
You know, you can't trust the feeds.
That's right. They probably doctored that. You're right.
It's probably doctored.
It's probably doctored when he said...
This is really important because we believe that speed and efficiency must be matched with fairness and equity. Now, when President Harris and I took a virtual tour of a vaccination center in Arizona not long ago, one of the nurses on that tour.
You're not supposed to say that yet. God, can we keep him out of the briefings?
I would love if somebody said...
I want to see what the briefing... Can we, as citizens, as tax-paying citizens, can we request that we can see the behind the scenes? I want to see what he's briefed on. I want to see the conversations.
This is the.
I don't even care to hear the conversation. I just want to see his reaction while they're talking. Like what mental notes he's taking.
Yeah.
Because what,
I'll tell you. I'll do the spoiler for you, man.
President Harrison. I mean.
Oh,
Dude. How many times is he gonna slip up? I mean, okay, one time word whisker, second time, okay, maybe you thought it was Barack Obama, third time, okay, just say that she's the president already and let's move on.
yeah. I mean,
Let's just move on with our
why are we
lives.
playing this game.
I mean, whoever voted for you, it doesn't really matter. I don't think they're gonna mind, right?
I'm
So
all
just
for the
switch
chaos
places.
theory. Like if we're
go
gonna
back
do something,
to
let's just do it all the way. If
Go
we're gonna
back-
cancel everybody. Let's cancel everybody.
Yes.
Right? If everybody's gonna get vaccines, let's get
sure.
everybody back.
That's right. Let's just line them all up.
Yeah. Let's just
Okay.
playing this dumb game.
Yeah.
Just we want Kamala as president. Let's just have her as president. She will be a butch. I think she would be a butch. I think she'd be a much better.
Would be a little butch.
She would be a much better gaff machine than Biden. I think so. I think
You
her
think
gaffes-
so?
I think her gaffes are going to be so much worse than Biden's are. I'm saying it here right now because she's not good.
Exponentially worse than Biden?
She's not good at
How is
being
that even
challenged
possible?
in any way or
Well, she
form.
would never be challenged because the media that they would have to cover her would ask her questions like, "What's your dog's favorite chew toy?"
Oh, since you brought up dogs, yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. They would keep asking questions like
They would
that.
just ask stupid questions.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you keep throwing softballs, of course you're gonna hit them out.
Right, but do you remember when Julian Castro?
They give him T-ball questions, and he the ball falls off the tee before he even swings at it. It's just like, how do you mess this up?
Yeah, they
We
just
put
toss
the
it for
ball.
him.
Yeah, they're like, okay, the one parent in the back who's like umpiring, he just goes like this,
Yeah. Just like, let me have
just run.
yeah, while they pass the craziest agenda in American history. He's over here playing with the T-ball, dude. Like, okay, so
We're trying to pass a $2 billion. We're trying to pass a $2 trillion stimulus, okay?
just have him play T-ball. Talk about the dogs. Talk about the dogs. Look, check
Oh,
this
Lord.
out. So he hasn't had his first press conference, right?
Nope.
This is what I predict his press conference is going to look like if he gets a question that he hasn't been given.
If they choose to hold on to strong, solid private health insurance, I believe they should be able to do that. But the difference between what I support and what you support, Vice President Biden, is that you require them to opt in. And I would not require them to opt in. They would automatically be enrolled. They wouldn't have to buy in. That's a big difference because Barack Obama's vision was not to leave 10 million people uncovered. He wanted every single person in this country covered. My plan would do that. Your plan would not.
They do not have to buy in. They do not have to buy in.
You just said that. You just said that 2 minutes ago. You just said 2 minutes ago that they would have to buy in. You said they would have to buy
Have to
in.
buy in. If she qualifies
Are you forgetting what you said 2 minutes ago?
Be in for it.
Roast.
Are you forgetting already what you said just 2 minutes ago?
Bernie comes and tells him.
I mean, I can't believe
Bernie's like,
that you said 2 minutes.
Don't worry, Joe. Remember what we said.
Remember the plan.
You're going to win.
Don't engage.
Just don't engage in conversations. It's not a good look for you.
It's gonna. That's so.
And give me my what is he? What position does he have?
Oh, he's a.
Make sure you remember you promised me a position.
Yeah.
Just go back to your stand.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. He gets flustered.
Little
He
more to
can't-
the left.
He can't handle confrontation. He can't handle being hassled.
No, that's true.
Right. So if he's pressed for something right now, he's like the greatest president.
You
of
know
all
who
time.
was the greatest at handling that sort of stuff?
Who was that? Barack Obama. Nixon. I would love to see. Oh, that guy. The little.
This guy.
Who's that guy?
This guy was pretty good.
You've had that bobblehead there for some time now. I've never even bothered to ask.
Are we still live streaming? What happened to the computer?
It did drop. I don't know.
Hi, family.
So what I was going to tell you is that he's going to get pressed because he's going to get upset, and it's not going to be a good look for him. I think they shot themselves in the foot by holding him hidden for such a long time and not giving him the space to work things out.
I think they knew what was going to happen if they did give him the space. I mean, look at what he's doing. He puts his foot in his mouth every time he opens his mouth. Every time he says something, he sets them back like 10 years. Okay, so they want to make sure he says as least amount as possible That way they can just go ahead and continue doing what they need to do, pushing their agendas forward, making him sign whatever they put in front of him. He's probably not even reading 90% of the stuff that he's signing, but he's a nice guy. He's the caring, he's the caring, creepy uncle that just, has a touching
like
problem.
3 different wills. He signed off his properties.
He
and
probably did. He probably did. I think
Hunter's a little sneaky.
I wouldn't be putting nothing past Hunter. I don't trust people who do meth. I'm just saying.
Yikes! All right, so I'll turn in my resignation. I don't do meth. I don't do math.
You technically don't even work here, Jim. I don't know.
So
You just showed up. That's why we're doing the podcast.
So here's the thing, and it's indicative of the place that we live in now. All right, so this is a story by the AP. At POTUS tells George Stephanopoulos, right? He worked for Bill Clinton. Don't forget. Is now considered an actual respectable media figurehead. Whatever. That's not. His dog Major, quote, did not bite someone and penetrate the skin. End quote. Quote, Biden, 85% of the people there love him. All he does is lick them and wag his tail, which I love to chase. He said, we're in the process of having a training session. Okay. 2 things here, John. There's a lot to unpack here, but specifically 2 things.
Go ahead.
The first of which, what kind of story is this? What the hell is this? Is the Associated Press. They're running a full-fledged story about the dog that bit the guy. The dog bit a man. That's the first thing, right?
That's why they deported him back to Delaware.
The second thing is they're lying.
Joe. Not good, Joe.
That's
not a good look for a president.
At least Trump had the decency never to have a dog. He sent a clear message, all right?
He said, I don't want no poop on the White House lawn.
Yeah, that's exactly what he
Disrespect.
said. We're going to fact check that later.
No, I'm
but
sure
here's
he
the
had a
thing.
dog.
But here's the thing. It's a garbage story because there's a lot of things going on.
You think with the bombing in Syria
Yeah. Or the
and the
crisis at
fact that the
border.
crisis, that 6,000 people are coming into our borders illegally, mind you,
unsafely, more importantly.
and unsafely being smuggled in. God knows how much human trafficking is going on right now. And this is what gets AP attention. This is what's news.
Right. But then Joe Biden himself goes and tells you, oh, he didn't bite someone and penetrate the skin. The dog bit someone and penetrated the skin. Well, we don't know that much. But the dog bit somebody.
But
That's
that
a
was
known
the
fact.
report. That's what
a
they
fact.
said, yeah.
But the report comes out, so they're lying to you.
But Joe said no.
But no, they're lying to you.
And he only bites 15% of the people because the other 85%, he licks them and he wags his tail,
Yeah, and
okay?
it's kind of it seems like an aggressive lick, but it's because he really, really likes you. Here, if they're willing to lie to you,
What's the over under on
stupid dog stories?
No.
Continuing.
What's the over under on the race of the person he bit?
Oh,
You want to get banned off of YouTube?
I'm gonna throw my money behind. You ready for this? Yellow.
Is that the new thing?
I need to know.
Are we
John.
gonna have to put our yellow things out?
John, I need to. Oh gosh. what
Yellow
happened to
lives
all
matter
this?
now.
John.
Are we YLM?
That's right. You've heard about the anti-Asian violence that's been cursing America since its inception, right?
All I need to know is, are we YLM?
Are we YLM? Yes. But all I want to know is YLM racist? YLM sounds a little racist.
There's a YNM.
Why? I know, but it's just okay. Could Black Lives Matter? That makes sense, right?
Why can't yellow lives matter?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just let's talk about what's the word? What's the semantics, right?
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. It works.
Yeah.
You think black. You think about the black community, right? We don't call Asian community the yellow community.
But yellow lives should matter. I think we need to start something here, just Jim.
Well, it started. It
Okay.
started. So after the
We'll call the T-shirt guy and start making some shirts.
the very
If you think yellow lives matter, ladies and gentlemen, go on our. Do we have a webpage?
we don't have a webpage.
When we establish a webpage, go on our webpage and buy our Yellow Lives Matter T-shirts. Okay, $29.99, shipped directly to you. Hopefully in time for you to wear it while this is still a relevant story.
No, I think this is going to be in the headlines for a while.
I think in next week no one's gonna care.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think so?
Because, yellow people don't go riot.
We don't know that yet. Well, no, because
It's not happening.
But here's the thing.
You know what would happen? Okay. You know what would happen if Asian kids were like, Dad, I'm going to go think. They would.
Yeah.
Domestic violence is
Okay.
what it's called.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
That took a dark turn really quick.
No, it is. It's true.
We're not suggesting.
We're not suggesting you hit your Asian kids, but we know that you do it. Okay? That's why they're so good at math. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue on with the show.
Here's the thing, because how are we allowed to do this, right? Like we don't do this for any other race, right?
Oh
we
God!
don't,
Can we just let's
hear me out. Just hear me out, because the Grammys, or was it the Grammys? They said that the Grammys.
Why
that there were
can't we
Asian-
just say that
Just hear me out.
all human lives matter?
Because it's racist.
Why
but
can't,
just hear me out.
Why can't
Because
all
it's
human
racist.
lives matter?
Because-
How is that
because
racist?
You're denigrating the fact that other minorities don't exist, and because you
What?
say that they don't exist in the
Why
term
are they
all
not
lives
humans?
matters-
Hold on, are they not human?
I don't know. I don't know if they're humans or not. That's not for me to find out. Unless, well, okay.
Are they not acknowledging their humanness?
No, I don't know. All I'm saying, why did the Grammys say that it's okay for them to break bamboo ceilings? So that's what I'm telling
Who said that?
you. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Okay, so
Somebody said that, really?
Okay, so
It's okay for them
So
to
when you
break
hear-
bamboo
yeah.
ceilings?
So when you hear Yellow Lives Matter, you're just like, oh, okay, that's not that bad. But when you realize that just last week they said, oh, okay, wait, where is it? Where is it? Oscars? Diverse field sees Asian actors shatter a bamboo ceiling.
Women, we know you worked hard to get through that glass ceiling, but the Asians had to bust through a bamboo. Do you know how hard it is to work your way through a bamboo ceiling? This is some next level. That's a different type of commitment. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but
It would be messed up if it says
I'm
diverse field
impressed.
sees Hispanic
impressed.
actors cross a river ceiling. That would be jacked up. Like, overcome a wall. Should we continue with this? We probably I'm just saying, like, if this came out just last week, and then it came out just this week, then we had that disgusting jerk shooter do his disgusting, awful human act, murder those
was
Asian
that
people.
sick
Doesn't
bastard?
matter. Screw
Yeah.
that guy. The thing is, and then we have all these people who want to take the Asian plight and turn it into a story about white supremacy.
sure, everything's a story about white supremacy.
Right. While they're still peddling, saying bamboo ceilings and saying yellow lives matter.
And bamboo ceilings should be shattered, okay? If you can hit them hard.
Hey, my guys.
I don't know anybody
This
that
is
can
why the
break through
Asians
them.
are so successful,
Yes.
because they have bamboo ceilings that they have to break.
If you could get through that, you can get through anything. I have to say. Glass, you just throw a rock at.
Okay,
But-
we're doing good with time. We're doing great with time, because
Okay.
I got 2 red states for you.
Alrighty.
All right.
Red states.
I'm sorry, red countries. That's
Oh,
right.
got it.
Okay, let me cue my music.
Hold on.
That's right.
No way.
Yes.
No way this
Yes.
is true.
You thought
Stop.
the headlines during Trump were ridiculous when it came to other world leaders?
Which episode was it?
Which one?
Where I was saying that Russia is going to come take our lunch money pretty soon
Oh.
if we don't get our shit together.
That must have been early on when we were
It was
kids.
one of our
Yeah.
like early
It was
episodes.
early. It was somewhere in there.
It
We
was
didn't even
when we
have
were-
microphones yet.
Yeah, I don't think we had mics. I think we were just talking to each other.
Yeah, we didn't even
Um,
record it.
Putin has challenged President Biden to a live debate.
That's right, girl. We're gonna have a roast. What's that one show with Nick Cannon where they roast each other? Bernard. What's that one show where they
Hold
roast
on.
each other?
Hold on.
Wildin'? No, Wildin' Out. We're gonna have
Wildin' Out?
Wildin' Out. We're gonna have Nick Cannon, Vladimir Putin, Joe Biden, roast after roast after roast.
Just throw it back and forth. How bad does it look when a president of a foreign country out debates somebody in their own native language?
Oh, well, here's the thing.
Putin probably barely speaks a lick of English,
Right, Putin's.
but I'm sure he knows enough that he could put Biden to shame.
Well, here's the thing, because
That's
Putin
the sad
knows
part.
what every sensible person knows that doesn't have their head up Joe Biden's.
You know what? Culo.
He knows that if he has a conversation with him unedited on a live stream, that
It's gonna be all bad.
it's gonna be all bad.
It's gonna be all bad.
Like, he's gonna ask him what his name is, and it's
He's
gonna go
gonna-
like President Harris.
From there, it's gonna. He's gonna be like, "It is my pleasure to be here. Thank you, Joe Biden, and he'll be like, "You're welcome, and thank you for coming from Kazakh, the Slavic countries. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking
all
about.
the money.
Yeah,
Oh.
you met with you met with Hunter. Remember when you gave him the suitcase? I mean, no, that wasn't Hunter. That wasn't Hunter. Hold on, wait a minute. What are we doing? Hold on. Can we start back? Can we do this again?
the White House.
Whitehouse.gov, wh.gov. The debate has been rescheduled for never. Oh shit!
Why did we say yes?
Who agreed to this shit? Everybody in the staff is fired. You're all fired.
No, they would get promoted. That's the way that works
Oh,
with the Democrats.
Lord, yeah.
Democrats, you always fail upwards, John. Don't ever
That's
forget
right.
that.
That's right.
Because here's the funny thing. Because Justin, North Korea calls U.S. contact attempts a waste of time. Says they will not respond, according to Reuters. So here we have it.
So now, wait, U.S. is trying to contact North Korea, and they're like, we only like Trump.
Apparently, or Dennis Rodman.
Or Dennis Rodman.
I love Dennis Rodman.
Send us Dennis Rodman or Trump, or you have nothing.
Where is he? Where's Dennis Rodman?
We will go back to our nuclear program.
They have. They're practicing.
Are they already?
Yeah. To be fair, they kind of started towards in December, which is like the end of the Trump.
Well, because
era.
they saw him coming out, so
Yeah.
they were like,
Well,
we got to get
they're
back
not
in.
Gonna do anything. They're not going to do
They're
anything.
not going to do nothing,
They're
so
not
we
gonna
might
do
as well
anything.
get back in.
Yeah,
Let's
but,
get back
manufacturer
into.
consent. I don't have the headline, but they're
Oof.
again.
This is not good news.
This is the theme. This is the continued theme.
Yes.
See, look, they're God.
Well, as America falls, the other countries must rise. Jim.
Exactly. So we have a theme here. We have the idea of Biden failing upwards.
We have pilot sleeping,
crashing. Yeah,
sleeping,
but
while the country is crashing.
the conversation in the plane is about each other's races.
Correct.
Right.
The stewardesses are all like,
Yo.
be nice to one another. Don't say anything that might trigger anyone.
Yeah, and then they're
While the plane is crashing into
right,
the
and
ocean.
then
And
North Korea and Russia are on the land just watching it.
yeah, well, they
High-fiving each other.
probably are
Call me
trying
back.
they're trying to shoot us down while we're coming out. They're
kinda-
taking shots.
Should we be wasting?
They're like, yes, it's more fun to watch them blow up in the sky.
Oh, this is where we're at, John. I mean,
Oh, God, help us.
we're
God, Texas, please secede so we could just move over there. Just keep our country going. Please. Please.
okay.
Who do we have to, like, do we have to write a letter or something? Who do you write about that?
You know, letters just don't work like they used to.
I know. They just don't have any effect.
They
You
have
used to be able to
process.
write your congressman or your senator. You know what they do with that now?
It goes into shredding.
Yes, it goes into the shredding machine. Immediately.
You should see the shredding the budget for the USPS.
I'm sure
That's
it's
why they're in debt.
amazing. I'm sure it's.
You know, my mom used to be able to write letters to companies, and they would hook her up all the time.
Really?
She wrote a letter to the local supermarket, and they like gave her $50.
Shut up.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, you can't. She can't even talk to the cashier's supervisor now these days. It's over.
They won't even give you the information.
They won't give you the
I am the manager. Bro, you're holding him up.
All right, John. You got anything else you're gonna talk about? Just trying to see if there's anything. Nope.
I just
there's-
think I don't know what to do with this guy.
I say keep the
I
faith.
say keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
I don't know what to do when you're in California. God help us.
Respond to people, but very nicely, but not too nicely.
Be nice
Be
to
nice
one
to other
another.
people, yeah.
Let's just be nice to all human beings. How about that?
Yeah, and if you see BS,
Please call out BS.
call out.
Immediately.
Yeah,
Don't let it linger.
yeah. And if you feel angry,
If they try to do something and you get that feeling in your gut like that's not right, say something right away.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let them get away with it. Don't worry about the backlash. More people think like you than not.
yeah.
I think that's why our podcast is so popular, Jim.
it's off the
It's
charts.
growing. We're the fastest growing conservative podcast after Ben Shapiro.
And maybe the Blaze, and maybe Crowder, and maybe
We're the fastest growing conservative podcast in America, Jim.
asterisks.
Asterisk.
All right, John. You got anything else for me?
No, that's it.
All right, John.
Be nice to one another. God bless America.
End the stream.